November 2, 2019, 8 p.m., Yokohama. That's a date seared into the mind of England head coach Eddie Jones, and one he often repeats: the end goal, everything gearing towards that moment. The World Cup final. On Wednesday his fingers will be crossed, as the draw for the next World Cup takes place in Japan. Will he get lucky and avoid the big hitters, or will England have to navigate another pool of death? Last time England crashed out of their own World Cup after being drawn in a pool with Australia, Wales, Fiji and Uruguay, but who will they get this time? Here Sportsmail guides you through Wednesday's draw. When is it? Wednesday morning from 9 a.m. GMT, 5 p.m. in Japan. Where is it held? The draw will be made at the Kyoto State Guest House. It's the first time a World Cup draw has been held outside of Britain and Ireland. This is actually a later date than usual. For the 2015 tournament the draw was held in December 2012, meaning that Wales, after a terrible autumn, had dropped so low in the rankings they were in Band 3. That meant they contributed to the Australia-England-Wales group of death, which they ended up qualifying out of anyway. This time the most recent 6 nations has been taken into account. The rankings give a more accurate reflection of where the teams stand. It has to be made 2 years in advance, as when the teams know the locations, venues and opponents, they can begin planning their movements around the country in 2019. Where can I watch it? The draw will be streamed live at rugbyworldcup.com on Wednesday morning, and you can follow all the news here at Mail Online. What's the format and who has qualified? 20 teams will be divided into 4 pools of 5, the same format as the last 4 World Cups. The top 3 teams from each of the 4 pools from the 2015 World Cup automatically qualified. That means Australia, Wales, England, South Africa, Scotland, Japan, New Zealand, Argentina, Georgia, France, Ireland and Italy are the first 12 nations in the hat. Those 12 have been split into 3 bands, based on the current world rankings. The final 8 places are made up of teams that will qualify through regional competitions. That qualifying process began in 2016 and the teams are given the below names for the purpose of the draw, as not all the nations who will be at the World Cup have been determined yet. Oceania 1, Oceania 2, the top 2 ranked teams from the Pacific Nations Cup, between Fiji, Samoa and Tonga, played on a home and away basis. Set to be completed in June. Likely qualifiers: Fiji, Samoa. Europe 1, the winner of the 2018 Rugby Europe Championship, excluding Georgia as they have already qualified. Likely qualifier: Romania. Europe Oceania playoff winner. The 3rd-ranked team in the Pacific Nations Cup will play the 2nd-ranked team in the Rugby Europe Championship, excluding Georgia, over 2 legs. The winner on aggregate will qualify for the World Cup. The loser moves into the repackaged tournament. Likely qualifiers: Tonga or Spain. Americas 1, the winners of a 2-legged playoff between USA and Canada, played in June. Likely qualifier: USA. Americas 2, the winner of a 2-legged playoff between the loser of the USA-Canada match and the winner of the 2017 South American Rugby Championship, excluding Argentina as they have already qualified. The loser of the playoff moves into the repackaged tournament. Likely qualifier: Uruguay or Canada. Africa 1, the winner of the 2018 Rugby Africa Championship. The runner-up moves into the repackaged tournament. Likely qualifier: Namibia. Asia-Oceania playoff for final repackage place. The highest-ranked Asian team, excluding Japan who have already qualified, will play home and away against the winner of the Oceania Cup. Likely to make repackage place: one of South Korea, Hong Kong, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands. Repackage winner: 4 teams play in a round-robin format. The overall winner qualifies for the World Cup. The 4 teams are made up of 1 African runner-up, potentially Kenya, 1 loser of the Oceania-Europe playoff, potentially Spain, 1 loser of America's playoff, potentially Uruguay, 1 winner of Asia-Oceania playoff. Likely qualifier: Uruguay or Kenya. Bands 4 and 5 are made up of these 8 teams that have yet to qualify. They will be drawn alongside the 12 top-ranked teams. 1 team from each band will be in each pool.